Hi friends, after this video of Natomure, the mind, body and the soul axis, the doctrine of signature, how this salt was so important to understand, the exclusivity, the self-importance and the dignity of Natomure. If you go back and read Alan's keynote, Natomure's complementary medicine is Sepia. So I thought of, chalo, let us understand Sepia. A very wonderful drug. Once again, a wonderful remedy. We know Sepia, indifference lies with istos. Understand? But let us understand why. If you understand the why in indifference, why weakness in Sepia, why that weakness? If you read any multi-remedy, you'll come to know that Sepia goes into a state of indifference. Let us actually understand what is indifference. What is indifference? The things which used to be my priority first, now those are not my priorities, is indifference. What we think indifference is मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, I don't care about it, is not indifference, my dear friends. It's not indifference. What is indifference? Which used to make difference in my life, which used to make difference in my thought process, which used to make difference in my attitude, behavior and character. Now I bloody don't care about it. Now is indifference. If you understand this now, I don't care. Now I don't care. That is indifference. That is Sepia. Now. Understand? So now I don't care. Indifference comes into play. Till then, no indifference. See, you can indifference to loved ones, which I used to love like crazy. But now I don't care what he wants to do or what he wants, or I just don't care. Now, indifference. So let us understand this now. Let us understand this. Now I don't care. Why this Sepia feels now I don't care. Very interesting, my dear friends. Why I'm putting up such videos, I want everyone, every homeopath to understand homeopathy in such fashion so that we could, there are so many physical symptoms, beautiful symptoms, yellow cradle on the nose and the face, wonderful. There is a ball-like sensation in the bladder, ball-like sensation all over the abdomen, ball-like sensation in the anus, ball-like sensation in the abdomen, uterus, vagina. That is all the keynotes of Sepia. Wonderful, understand, agreed. Then the black butterfly, like I'll come to those black spots on the face. What is this black spots on the face? Butterfly like patches on the face. What is that? Very important. Why this Sepia patient is so chilly? Let us understand this chilliness of Sepia. Understand this. If you'll understand, so homeopathy will become more interesting. Rather, though it will become more interesting as well. It will become more, applicable, replicable. You will qualify every single rubric, every single symptom of Sepia. How? If you'll understand every remedy with such aspect of the mind, body, and the soul aspect. The mind, body, and the vital force axis. What is this Sepia? Cuttlefish, the ink of the cuttlefish. The Sepia fish doesn't have a shell. Now understand, this shell is that coating, that covering, that protection, that prevention, that sense of belonging. That coating, what is a coating? Coating is a sense of belonging. You don't have roof on your head. Means what? मम्मी डैडी का देहांत हो गया है, अरे मेरा छप्पर उड़ गया है. हम लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, अरे मेरा छप्पर उड़ गया, अरे मम्मी डैडी. Protection. And this cuttlefish has no protection, no shell. Understand this, open, exposed. Physical symptoms of Sepia. Which Sepia is chilly. Okay. During pathology, Thanda. But before, during health, how was Sepia? Take an example. How the Sepia is evolved, this cuttlefish, without shelter. Understand? there is a marriage, normal marriage, then the mother gets pregnant. First delivery, a baby girl. Then again the parents want एक लड़की हुई तो now they want a baby boy, so they again take the chance. Again what happens is baby girl. Now what happens is the father says, अरे यार फिर से लड़की हुई again, oh my god, again daughter. His mood gets spoiled. अरे यार. At the level where the father doesn't just go to see the daughter. This daughter, this little small daughter. Don't take it always as sepia, but this is one of the understanding of sepia. Otherwise, what you say, second daughter है तो सबको sepia दोगे? नहीं ऐसा मत करो. Just I'm trying to tell you this thing, how the development of sepia happens. This small daughter, at her first day of her birth, the father is not even eager to see her face. This is not done. This child grows. There is a constant feeling of unwantedness. Then this child grows up. This child gets the treatment of that unwanted feeling. So what this daughter will do, she will be the most obedient, the most satisfying, the most pleasing daughter, so that at least if I study hard, work hard, do my homework properly, I'm dutiful, I'm responsible, I'll try to make everything to satisfy my parents, so that they won't be offended with me, because they feel that I feel that I am being neglected, I am being unwanted from my parents. So what I do, I'll try to go close to my parents. So I'm doing whatever is needed. I am independent. I want to do everything on my own. I want to please my parents. So I'll try to exist in my family. Understand this. She grows up, but still she doesn't get that love. But still she tries to be in that family, to be in the family. That sense of belonging to that particular family is missed in sepias. The second daughter, then the third son comes up in the family, and everyone is just, oh my god, my son, my baba, my baba, my baba, my baba. And this second daughter, first daughter is always the first daughter, always favorite of everyone. Second daughter, the unwanted. And then the third son comes up. Oh my god, my son, my baba, my baba. है ना? So क्या? दिया, हमारे family का दिया, चिराग. And this second daughter tries to fit in the family. Always I'm also there, I'm also there. A family goes up in a, just trying to give you a feel of sepia. There are 5 people, 2 daughters, 1 son, and mother and father going to a trip. This car stops somewhere, and there is a scenic beauty over there. So they come out of the car and it's self-filling. And this sepia is busy doing something, and the whole family, except that sepia child, daughter, is away, and the father is clicking the pic. Papa, maybe, Papa, maybe. She's trying to exist into the family. Understand this. She always tries to do things which my mom will be proud of, my father will be proud of. Always she thinks of the family. But as she grows up, she doesn't get that bond from the family, that love from the family. Then what shall we do? Then what will she do? She'll try to find out someone who can love me the same level. That sense of belonging is still missing somewhere. So I've fallen in some one who loves me. I dedicate my whole life to that one who is loving me. And I, marry this guy. Before marriage, he used to, roam around here and there. He used to give me surprises. He used to give me flowers, cakes, parties, candlelight dinners and all. Once you get married, this Sepia I'm talking about, she didn't get that sense of belonging from the maternal side. So she tries to, cope up with the husband side. She tries to be that close to the husband's mother and father. I'm there, mama, today what we'll do? We'll do French fries and something like that. Mama, what tomorrow? She will dance the tunes of the family of her husband, and she will do whatever dutiful to please the family, so that she will get that sense of belonging, that shell from this side, at least from this husband. But as soon as the husband, the marriage gets, as time passes after marriage, then of course the husband tends to forget something. He tends to forget the anniversary date. What will this Sepia feel? Oh my God, now this sense of belonging which I used to feel with my maternal family, the same thing is repeating in this family where I have got married. Then she tries to do out of the way what I have to do out of the way to please my family. It's not like carcinosin out of domination. It is just for, I want this sense of belonging. Carcinosin wants appreciation. Wow, very good, very good. This is what is the need of carcinosin. Sepia wants at least that sense of belonging. Yes, she is my wife. Wherever I go to any ceremony, so my husband should say, she is my beloved wife. That is what only Sepia wants. And that is where the husband just take this wife along with him. When you do out of the way, I already told you, whenever anyone loves out of the way, you give your life, you sacrifice your life, you owe your life to your family. If at all this is the way you live, believe me, you will be taken for granted. Every family member will take you for granted that she is always available for me. Same thing happens with Sepia. Everyone in the family of Sepia take Sepia for granted, always available. Arey, you are there? Yes, I am always there. You are there? Yes, I am always there. I am always dancing on for you. For you. Understand this. This dancing, if you dance with the sense of rhythm, you will not feel exhausted. But if you dance out of your will, pulling off your legs, exhaustion will be for sure. If you don't want to dance and still you are dancing the tunes of the family members, you will get exhausted. This is exactly what happens with Sepia. 4th and 5th of February, me, Dr. Mayuresh Mahajan, along with Sunil Ghodke and Dr. Krishnakumar Dinde, we all are there in Pune. Book your dates, 4th and 5th of February. Okay, don't miss this golden opportunity and be there. It will be an extravaganza of homeopathy, repertory, material medical remedies, and so many things. Enjoy. Sepia just dances and dances out of her will, being more dutiful, being more responsible, just for her own existence, just for her own sense of belonging with my beloved family. She just goes on doing it for the family, to the family. But what does she get in reciprocation? She gets taken for granted feeling. Then what will that Sepia feel? This is what sepia exactly feels. Now I am not interested. Mama, my glass of milk. Husband, wife, my handkerchief, my towel. Mother-in-law, where is my puja? Puja ka thali kidhar hai mera? This the father-in-law will say, where is my medicines? Boss, I'm done with everything. I am done with everything. Now I don't care. Now I don't want anyone to disturb me. I don't want anyone to annoy me. I want to sleep. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm really washerwoman's remedy. Understand this. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Sepia. This sense of belonging is lost. Now if at all anybody is coming close, she doesn't give any response to anyone. This is the chilliness of sepia. The tail face is all on the face. Directly is evident. Arey yaar, iska kya ho gaya? What happens? What has happened to her? Why is she doing so? Daughter, she's so dull. She's so exhausted. She's not ready to do anything. She's not able to open her eyes. She's not just sleeping like this. Why? Because there is a rubric in repertory, despair about her miserable existence. Her existence. Despair means out of repair. Nothing can be done is despair. Miserable existence about her means about her. Nothing can be done about her miserable existence, which she is not belong to anyone. In spite of doing every single thing to my family, just for the sake of that one belonging. But everybody took me for granted, and I know I am bloody nobody, no one. Forsaken. We have a rubric delusion. She is in a graveyard. What is a graveyard? Wherein there is no one who can understand. No one. Graveyard full of dead bodies. No mind. No emotions. No reactions. Delusion. She is in a graveyard. Means what? In spite of doing so much, nobody even bothered to look at me, just took me for granted, and now I'm suffering like this. And now my son is hungry, but I don't care. Boss, दूध पी ले, दूध पी के सो जा. Just have a glass of milk and sleep. Sorry, thank you very much. I want to sleep. See the change in her behavior. How a dancing, dutiful, responsible woman goes into the state of indifference. Sepia. Understand? So this is how we understand. Again, the mind, body and the soul axis. You need to understand a remedy this in such a way, this shelllessness of sepia. Wonderful, wonderful. And the way we should portray a remedy is very important. Only then we can understand the remedy in its whole extent. Why these black spots? What is black spots in psychodynamics? What is face? Face is your identity. Face is, you are not known to the society below this. Nobody can exactly make out that this is Mayuresh Mahajan. Below this, no. Face is your identity. Face is your makeup. Face is your. I am the face of an organization. So this face is really important. What is this black paint? Black is criticism, self-criticism, or the criticism from the environment. I am not being loved. I am taken for granted. I am taken for I have no space in my family. Everybody just don't care about me. What am I doing? What am I suffering? Nobody cares. I have no existence in my family. This domestic duties of Sepia are very interesting. So Sepia does it out of just existence. They want themselves to be existent, belonging to the family. And for that matter, she just go on doing what not. But the end result is taken for granted. Neglection. So she feels so bad that she goes into a state of indifference. Then you will have found so many rubrics in Sepia. So many rubrics of Sepias. If you just understand this story, you'll come to know what are the rubrics of Sepia. Very interesting. So, understand this chilliness of Sepia. The reaction towards the environment is very thanda. No. This is chilliness. There is no vital heat in the body in Sepia. There is no heat, no vital heat, because that whole heat was utilized for her existence and sense of belonging. But finally, nothing left in her body. This is the weakness and exhaustion of Sepia. If you like this video, share it to your fellow homeopaths, friends, and the one who loves homeopathy. Let them know how homeopathy is so interesting and beautiful, at the same time logical and scientific. Like, share and subscribe. Okay, thank you all. Love you all.